Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a quick trip back to 1980s Taiwan to decode a massive global phenomenon. Yep, we're talking about bubble tea. Whether you're totally new to this or you literally have a cup in your hand right now, there is an incredible science of flavor and texture hiding right inside that cup. Let's dive in.
Our tasting menu today comes in 3 courses. First up, the classic foundation. Second, exploring nuanced teas. And finally, dessert-like decadence. Starting with course number 1, the classic foundation.
Okay, so classic milk tea is essentially built on 3 super simple elements. You take a really robust black tea, you add milk to brilliantly soften up that bold flavor, and then you just blend in your sweetener. Honestly, it's a masterclass in balance. It creates this incredibly smooth foundation that paved the way for pretty much every single variety we see out there today.
And then, enter boba. Adding these chewy black tapioca pearls completely transforms that classic milk tea into the world-famous pearl milk tea. These little guys are made from cassava starch, and they're meticulously cooked down until they hit that absolute perfect, soft and springy texture.
It was exactly this sensory contrast, that smooth, creamy liquid crashing right into those soft, chewy pearls that really created the signature bubble tea experience. This wasn't just a drink anymore, it was a total textual revolution. And that is exactly what helped the idea spread like wildfire all over the world.
Moving on to course number 2, exploring nuanced teas.
Now, let's step a bit beyond the standard black tea base. We've got 2 massive favorites here that offer totally opposite experiences. On one hand, you have the lighter, super refreshing jasmine green tea, and on the other, the deep, complex oolong. Let's actually break down why they're so universally beloved.
Jasmine green milk tea is honestly a revelation for anyone looking for a more delicate flavor. The green tea here is specifically scented with jasmine flowers, which gives it this distinct, really beautiful floral aroma. It's wildly popular because it delivers a highly refreshing sip, but you still get to keep that rich, creamy texture that you crave.
And then we have oolong. Now, oolong tea is partially oxidized. What that basically means is it sits right on the spectrum between green and black tea. It totally bridges the gap, giving you a deeper, much more complex character than green tea, but with entirely different flavor notes than your standard black tea.
Plus, oolong is just incredibly versatile. Depending on the exact variety you use, the flavor notes can range anywhere from floral and sweet all the way to roasted and earthy. And that inherent complexity makes it absolutely perfect for fans who want a stronger, really pronounced tea flavor that can punch right through the milk and the sweetener. Which brings us to our final course, Section 3, dessert-like decadence. Leaving traditional brewed teas in the rearview mirror, we are stepping into the realm of modern, visually striking favorites. Taro offers the signature pale lavender color with a mild sweetness. Meanwhile, brown sugar features this amazing, dark, caramel-like syrup with a super rich, dessert-like taste. Let's take a closer look at the whole brown sugar phenomenon.
So, the secret to brown sugar bubble tea? It actually skips the brewed tea entirely. No way, right? But by using fresh milk instead, that incredible dark, caramel-like brown sugar flavor can truly dominate your palate, and it doesn't have to compete with any bitter tea leaves.
Taro milk tea, on the other hand, takes a totally different approach. It uses taro, which is a purple root vegetable that's super common in Asian desserts, and that is exactly what gives the drink its highly recognizable pale lavender glow. It delivers this smooth, mild sweetness with really fantastic hints of vanilla and nuts. It is a massive standout if you're looking for a non-tea option. And honestly, it is no surprise whatsoever that these 2 have absolutely blown up online. The bold caramel streaks of the brown sugar, the unique pastel lavender of the taro, they don't just taste like dessert, they literally look like works of art. They are custom built for social media feeds.
So, we've explored the whole menu today, from the perfectly balanced classic black tea to the delicate jasmine all the way to decadent brown sugar. We've seen how milk, tea, and tapioca pearls evolved from a 1980s Taiwanese experiment into this absolute global sensation. But as dessert options like brown sugar skip the tea entirely, it leaves us with a pretty big question. Will the bubble tea of the future even use tea at all? Or will the dessert takeover become completely absolute? Think about that next time you order. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely enjoy your next cup.